This is Stu Carlin with 7-year head coach Rick Palmer, Brother Rice. Rick, I mean, what an incredible game to watch as a fan. Take us through the last minute. You guys are down 7, 49 seconds. You were down double digits, really. I mean, what are you thinking?
Just to keep fighting. It didn't look good, but our guys kept believing. I don't talk much about my playing career to our coaches or to our players, but I've played an NCAA tournament game where we were up 7 with 40 seconds left, down 4 with 8 seconds left, and 1 in regulation in a Division III NCAA tournament game. That's about the only thing I ever tell them from my playing career. So we talk a lot about play to the horn, and we played to the horn, and we found a way to get it done.
And Greg is that kind of player. I mean, he's so confident. He loves, that pressure, and he came through. I mean, so you're probably not that surprised.
No, I mean, you saw Dave got hot at one point. Josh got really hot at one point for a long stretch of a point, and then Greg got hot, and then John was just solid all game. And there's big time players making plays all over that game. But I thought our depth. I thought, I don't know, they might not even score it, but Rob Blackwell, Sebastian Thrower, Logan, Adam Schreibel, we were able to rotate guys in down the stretch, and that's why it looked frantic. But our guys were fresh because we were subbing. And I honestly think, when you get tired, that's when the mistakes happen, and we were able to capitalize on a few mistakes.
Huge differentiator in that. I mean, you guys have more depth, and they had 3 key seniors handling the ball the whole time. They were tired. Yeah. You said to me right after the game, to win a championship, you have to win a game like this, and I agree. So we'll talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, you're not gonna play great 7 games in a row. You're gonna have to find a way to win. And one thing, about our regular season is we had a lot of big wins, but a lot of our big wins were comfortable, and our 2 losses, they weren't down the end of the game, execute the games either. So we've only had 1 or 2 one-possession games all year, which is nothing you can do about it. We played a tough schedule, and but the games just have fallen where we haven't had a lot of these. We definitely we haven't chased anybody. We haven't been down and come back and won yet. So this is a big believer and confidence boost that now when we're saying trust, now when they say believe, now I think they'll feel that a little bit more after the night.
You can't answer my question because your schedule wasn't as hard as it could have been. I mean, you had some games that it was a good schedule,
right.
But I'm just saying you needed this because you didn't have some of these games. So that you just said it perfectly.
We played Muskegon, we played Warren Lincoln, we played the Catholic League, we played the teams in Toledo. Our schedule is as good as anybody's, but we won some of those games. Then we had a couple games that we thought would be, East Kentwood's pretty good team. They're usually pretty good. Ferndale's usually better than they are. You don't know that when you schedule a game. So,
absolutely. It's good that you had this game, though.
Yeah, what'd you say?
It's good that you had this game, though.
Oh, yeah, no. I mean, it's good that we're practicing tomorrow. That's what's really good.
So this is your 2nd district championship in a row, right?
In a row, yeah.
Yeah, and this is like a different schedule than last year where you guys had a easier road, and then you played St. Mary's.
Definitely.
Now you got maybe Jesuit, maybe PSL championship. Probably. So it's like the opposite of last year.
That, probably Wayne Memorial. I mean, yeah, no, it's.
You got to like that, though, right?
Hey, and every year it's going to be a little different, and we've been in a different district 7 years in a row. So, the district comes out, and you go where you go, and you play the games you play, and you try to win them.
And because I didn't really interview this whole year. I mean, your team this year is more, there's not as many, Division I players, and I think it's been interesting to see. You guys have been very successful this year, Rick.
It's been different, and the key for us is ball movement, and we had stretches where we weren't us tonight, and that's why we got down. And I thought Groves, man, they really moved the ball probably better than I've seen them. So credit to them, but. This time of year, all you're trying to do is go 1-0, find a way to win, and I'm happy we're still going.
You got to feel ecstatic. I mean, Groves, you got to take your hat off for them because they did play well. They're devastated over there. They didn't execute in the end, but Greg hit those shots. Good coaching, of course, but you guys.
Mark's a great guy, and Josh and John, our kids, Logan, Josh, John, Dave. There's pictures of them when they were 8 years old playing for the Michigan Playmakers and Wendell Greens here. And so the group of kids really knows each other forever and got along. So.
And you're both Birmingham, located. It was great. So congrats, Rick.
And the last thing I got to do, I got to shout out my 3 kids who are behind me begging me for a shout out. So there's one of them, Maggie, over there.
Okay.
One there.
All right.
Over there. They're all over the place.
Congrats, Rick.
Shout out my kids. Thank you.
All right.